Exposure to chronic stress, whether it is physical or mental, if left unchecked, can increase allostatic load and could potentially compromise an individual's mental, digestive, reproductive, immune, and metabolic function. Allostasis is used to describe an element of homeostasis, which centers on the body's natural response to various physical, psychosocial, and environmental stresses. Hormones and catecholamines of the hypothalamus-pituitary-adrenal axis mediate the stress response. These mediators include cortisol, adrenaline, and noradrenaline. These mediators promote adaptation in the aftermath of acute stress, but they also contribute to an increase in allostatic load, the wear and tear of the body and brain that result from being stressed out. This in turn can lead to various serious illnesses such as anxiety, depression, panic attack, sleep disturbances and memory impairment, as well as chronic fatigue syndrome, thyroid issues, fertility complications and hypertension. Adaptogens Withania, Schisandra and American ginseng, and the adrenal restoratives Romania and licorice have protective and modulating effects that regulate allostasis and allostatic load in the various stages of general adaptation syndrome, or GAS. Similar to the naturopathic term adrenal fatigue, GAS is a concept that has long been a framework for discussions on straight-up adaptation. This increase in allostatic load and resulting systemic disruption is reflective in the three stages of GAS: the alarm phase, the resistance phase, and the exhaustive phase. The alarm phase, known as the fight or flight response, is usually an acute phase. In this stage, the adrenal medulla releases adrenaline, while the adrenal cortex produces glucocorticoids such as cortisol, both of which help to restore homeostasis. American ginseng and Schisandra have been shown to improve physical and mental capacity during this stage of allostasis by supporting both of these pathways. The resistance phase, or the adaptive stage, indicates an increase in allostatic load, ranging from weeks, months, and even years, and is dominated by elevated cortisol release, gluconeogenesis, and sympathetic nervous system dominance. High sustained cortisol release affects multiple body systems and is implicated in numerous health conditions such as hypertension, insulin resistance, hormonal disruption, agitation, insomnia, and that wide and tired lifestyle, including anxiety, memory, and cognition issues. Withania, American ginseng, and Schisandra have modulatory roles and work across multiple body systems by reducing cortisol, modulating excitatory neurotransmission, and supporting parasympathetic nervous system activity, whilst Romania prevents further allostatic progression. The unique extract Withania KSM66 demonstrated a 27.9% reduction in serum cortisol levels relative to baseline in chronically stressed individuals. This led to improved sleep quality, productivity, mental calmness, and relaxation for participants. This is particularly useful during the resistance phase of stress adaptation, where cortisol is often dysregulated, interfering with sleep. Schisandra is classified as a nourishing and astringent herb that is used to calm the brain, help protect and detoxify the liver, as well as increase stamina and endurance. While at the same time, this herb helps the body recover from exhaustion, overwork, and excessive stress. This stabilizing effect of Schisandra is why it's revered in herbal medicine for relieving fatigue, depression, stress, insomnia, eye strain and vision, and kidney and adrenal disorders. Schisandra may govern the parasympathetic nervous system and cholinergic neurotransmission, as it has been shown to be a potent acetylcholinesterase inhibitor, which means it could benefit those who experience poor attention and brain fog, and those that require extra support in their mental and working capacity. The energizing American ginseng is well known for its effects on supporting energy production and metabolism. This is ideal for those who may be suffering from fatigue and exhaustion by modulating the HPA axis and parasympathetic nervous system. In a double-blind randomized controlled trial, 147 patients who took American ginseng root at 1,000 mg twice daily for 8 weeks found the treatment could be safe and effective for ameliorating cancer-related fatigue. In traditional Chinese medicine, American ginseng is considered just as powerful as Korean and Siberian ginseng. However, it is believed American ginseng won't contribute to overstimulation or excess heat. Romania prevents allostatic overload at the end stage of resistance, or pre-exhaustion phase, by potentially preventing the reversing changes in the pituitary and adrenal cortex. It does this by appearing to antagonize the suppressive effects of glucocorticoids on the HPA axis. In the exhaustive phase, the adaptive response ceases, resulting in chronic systemic illness. This phase is often characterized by lower cortisol, leading to reduced gluconeogenesis. blood glucose dysregulation, sodium loss, potassium retention, and lower blood pressure, resulting in lowered immunity, chronic fatigue and exhaustion, unrefreshed sleep, and low motivation and low mood. Licorice and Rehmannia are the most vital adrenal restoratives indicated in the exhaustive phase and are often paired together to achieve best results. Licorice root has mineral corticoid-like activity and is renowned as an adrenal tonic and a restorative, properties that are ideal for the management of the hormonal and metabolic dysregulation often presented in chronically stressed individuals. Licorice at certain doses increases cortisol levels and mitigates problems with low blood pressure and improves the body's ability to retain sodium and magnesium. Rehmannia is known as an adrenorestorative, neuroprotective and adrenal tonic and is understood to support the HPA axis during times of prolonged stress, specifically supporting adrenal function by delaying the breakdown of cortisol without compromising adrenal or pituitary gland function. This is reinforced by in vivo study models of adrenal depletion, which have found Rehmannia raises serum corticosterone levels while preventing or even reversing the negative feedback-induced alterations in pituitary and adrenal gland secretions. Adaptogens Withania, Schisandra, and particularly American ginseng are vital to help support both mood and energy during this phase, all of which rejuvenate, stabilize, and energize the nervous system. For further information, view our Enhancing Adrenal Function fact sheet. Please visit www.bioconcept.com.au.